discussing the minimal pair set of t and d. Let's first of all talk about how we form these important two sounds. Now, of course, these are the sounds that are produced most frequently from T and D, t and d. And of course, t is voiceless and d is voiced, right? We create these two sounds by putting our tongue on the back of our alveolar ridge, which is right above the teeth, right back there, okay? So if you put your tongue on the back above your teeth and have a short burst of air, that's how you create those two sounds, t and d. Try it with me. T, t, d, d. Okay? All right, we're going to get a lot of practice here so that you can make sure you make these right sounds whenever you need them. And we're contrasting t and d, but these are also important sounds to contrast with other sounds as well. So you're just going to get all the practice you need so that you make sure you make these two sounds correctly. Okay, as with other minimal pair sets, we're going to look at minimal pairs that just contrast one sound in two words. So the two words are the same, except one sound is different in it, okay? And we'll do 10 sets that are in the initial position, which is in the beginning position, and we will do 5 sets in the final position. Okay, so we're gonna get a lot of good practice. Make sure you are repeating after me so you get the most practice and you can improve your pronunciation the best. So the first one we're going to look at is 10 and den. Do you hear how with t, there's more breath with it? And d, there's not a breath coming out that sounds like t. It doesn't sound like that. It just sounds like the voice, d. Okay? So repeat after me. 10, den. 10, den. 10, den. So with that t sound, it's voiceless, and with that d sound, it's voiced. Okay, so number 2, T, D. T, D. Number 3, tor, door. Tor, door. Do you hear the difference? Are you making the sounds yourself? Number 4, town, down. Town, down. Number 5, tie, die. Tie, die. Number 6, tip, dip. Tip, dip. Number 7, tart, dart. Tart, dart. Number 8, tan, dan. Tan, dan. Number 9, tot, dot. Tot, dot. And number 10 for our initial pairs, or initial sounds in these pairs. Tear, dare. Tear, dare. All right, great work. Hopefully you're hearing that aspiration or that breath with the voiceless t. And hopefully you're hearing the voice with that voiced duh. Okay, now let's go to the minimal pair sets that have the final position. So this is the sound at the end of the words that we're comparing. All right, number 11 is lit, lid, lit, lid. Let's try that one more time. Lit, lid. Good job. Number 12, cot, cod, cut, cod. And do you notice how with that voiced ending that the vowel sound is a little bit longer in time? So remember that always, if that's a voiced ending, the vowel before it will take a little bit longer. So we had cut, cod, cut, cod. So there's two ways to tell. Number 13, wrote, road, wrote, road. Number 14, fat, fad, fat, fad. And the last one is number 15, feet, feed, feet, feed. Great work. Hopefully you did well on those. And remember, all of these practicing of these individual sounds will help you with your overall pronunciation. So it's important to take the time for each one of these sounds so that you make sure you get it perfect, so that when you put them all together, you produce amazing language, okay? So it's kind of like if you want to be a really good soccer player, you probably need to spend time just practicing with you and a ball, just doing your dribbling or your ball handling. So you would need to spend time just alone practicing the individual skills for soccer, or, you know, European football, South American football. In the same way, you need to do the same thing with language, right? So we have conversations all the time. But sometimes you need to get alone and you need to practice these individual sounds, and that's what you're doing right now. You're doing a great job. And when you practice alone on those little tiny skills and those little tiny points of pronunciation, that's when you can go back to a conversation and you have so much better pronunciation on a whole. So this is really good practice. Okay, so now let's go through and we're going to do our two big exercises at the end that you can always repeat and come back and watch again and again and really get that practice down. So this is when you repeat after me. And again, do this section several times. We're going to do it twice together, okay? And then just rewind it, watch it again. Okay, repeat after me. I'm going to do each set 2 times. Ready? 10. Den, 10, den. Number 2, T, D, T, D. Number 3, tor, door, tor, door. Number 4, town, down, town, down. Number 5, tie, die, tie, die. Number 6, tip, dip, tip, dip. Number 7, tart, dart, tart, dart. Number 8, tan, Dan, tan, Dan. Number 9, tot, dot, tot, dot. And number 10, tear, dare, tear, dare. Good, that's the end of initial position. And now let's look at final position. So repeat after me. Number 11, lit, lid, lit, lid. Number 12, cot, cod, cot, cod. Number 13, wrote, road, wrote, road. Number 14, fat, fad, fat, fad. And number 15, feet, feed, feet, feed. Now remember, go through these several times to get all that practice in to speak English more clearly. And for the last exercise we're going to do together, we're going to pronounce these sounds 10 times each. So say it with me. Ready? T, 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 t. And the voiced? Da, 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 da. Great job! Get all that practice in, watch it again, practice it again, read along. Remember, practice makes perfect. So great job on these two sounds, t and da.